Hey, welcome back to Diva Does It. And today, my daughter Zakira has joined me. We're going to start off our Disney videos with a live action versus the cartoon. Ooh, what is that on my mouth? What is that? What is that on my mouth? Oh, what is it? You see it?
No, Mom, I don't.
Okay. Well, anyway, and the first movie that we're going to do is The Lion King. Now, me and my daughter did not want to watch this movie. I'm gonna tell you right now. We listened to the soundtrack. That's what it was, wasn't it? And we decided that we did not want to see the live action because one, let me just tell you, Be Prepared is one of my favorite Disney songs. And we heard it and we just watched this movie and I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. You cannot take one of the greatest Disney songs and do what they did with it in this movie. I am highly upset about this because there was no. I don't know why my daughter over here being shy, acting like she don't know how to talk. But
I told you I was gonna let you take the reign on Be Prepared.
she knows I love this song. I walk through the house, be prepared. And it was none of that.
At all.
None of that. And I'm upset about that because I'm just mad. We'll move right along with the rest of the movie. So, what are some of the things that you saw in the live action versus the original cartoon that upset your spirit?
Freaky. I don't know what they tried to do, but no, Rafiki was too small. Rafiki he a big monkey, is he not?
Well, in the cartoon, they kind of make him big, but
okay.
I mean, what type of monkey is that?
Isn't he a baboon?
Yeah, are they really that big? Are they that big?
They're not that small.
Well, that's true because he looked like a little miniature monkey. And I mean, he really didn't do as much talking in the live action as he did in the animated movie.
He didn't have a staff.
No, he only had it like at the end. I'm like, he didn't even hit somebody in the head and say, yes, the past do hurt. But you can either learn from it. And he ain't say none of that. So that's one of the most iconic quotes in the animated movie that was not put into the live action movie, which upsets me because, I mean, those are cartoons that I grew up on. Just like The Little Mermaid, I'm excited to see The Little Mermaid when that comes out because I would think I was in middle school when that came out. So I'm really excited. I'm excited to see Haley. Is it Haley? Holly, whatever child's name is. I'm excited to see her in that role to see how they do it. And I know it was a lot of people, upset because they casted a black actress to do it. But I mean, she gives me Ariel.
I mean, you had the genie. He was black.
Yeah. Well, we said that because Aladdin's on our TV screen. We ain't gonna let you see that.
I'm gonna watch that though. I need to watch it. We're gonna talk about that later. But I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, that'll be in another because we're gonna do all the live action movies versus the animated. That's gonna be the first part of our series that we do, and because both of us have a infatuation with Disney, and we're trying to get her daughter if we can get her off of Lilo and Stitch and Tangled and Dory.
Oh my gosh, and Nemo.
And Nemo, then, she'll have a vast vocabulary of all this Disney stuff, but right now she's just stuck on nose. But anyway, back to Lion King, because we can go on and start talking about other stuff, because, that's what we do. But another thing, now, I love Beyonce. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Beyonce. But for me, this one wasn't for her. She was doing too much with the songs, trying to put runs and stuff where it shouldn't have been no runs, and just sang the song normally. I mean, I understand they try to make the live action a little different from the animated, but
the songs are one thing that need to stay the same.
I have to agree with you on that. I mean, if y'all just heard that, that's my husband in the back room clearing his throat because I think he's a little jealous because we're doing the video and he's not in it, but he's not a Disney buff like we are, so he can't.
If you're not gonna have the songs the same way as in the animated, don't do it. Like Mulan, they put a little sprinkle of the songs in the background, but they just left the songs out.
No, we ain't gonna talk about that one right now because that's a whole nother beast in itself. Because you know, there are so many of those songs that should have been in there just because, whether they sung them or they just played the songs in the background, not the little instrumental, but the actual words of the song. Look, see, we done went off on another tangent about another movie. But for me, this one was my least favorite out of all the live action movies.
I'd have to agree. I'd give it like a 4 out of 10.
You being generous because I wouldn't even give it that. I wouldn't even give it that. I mean, the animals were cute. That gets a plus for me because you got
and Pumbaa for funny.
Yeah, because they did the Be Our Guest. They brought a little Beauty and the Beast in there for you. Sprinkle it. I would have preferred the hula song, but they didn't do that. But they did have their little funny moments. But as far as the rest of it, I could have done without it.
No, what part they should have put in there was when Mufasa was hanging off the cliff, and he said, "Brother, save me." He didn't even put that in there. He just said, "Save me." Who gonna save you? Your brother. That's who you wanted to save. Your brother.
And the part about, you know, we're going to get a gift for your father. No, that's not why they was in the gorge. Because Scar told him that his daddy had a surprise for him.
Sure did.
And he told him to wait here on this rock and you need to practice your little roar. That's what he said. But in the live action, they changed that whole thing. No.
Another thing. When Simba went to go back, you know, to claim Pride Rock, and Nala joined him, wasn't she supposed to go back and tell Timon and Pumbaa?
Yes, she was supposed to enlighten them on what was going on. He's gone back to challenge his uncle for Pride Rock. But no, he runs past her and...
Talk about you coming?
That's not how it works. That's not how it works at all.
I don't know. Blue big bad. I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't know. I don't know.
It did no justice for the animated. I feel like they left out of a lot of the parts, the iconic parts. Oh, we forgot about the hyenas. There was only 3 hyenas there when they went to the elephant graveyard. Not all these other hyenas that showed up and had names that I didn't know nothing about.
There was only 3 hyenas, period, until the very end. I don't know, man.
And then in the animated series, like you said when we was watching it, Scar already had an alliance with them. He didn't go to them and was like, hey, you know, I want to make a deal with you if y'all kill the king type thing. No. That's why he said he's surrounded by idiots.
They were supposed to say, no king,
None of that.
None of that. There will be a king. None of that. He said he gonna be king. None of that.
Stick with him and y'all will never go hungry again. They ain't say none of that mess.
None of that.
I'm upset about this. I really am. I want to call Disney and be like, hey, if y'all can't do the movies right, let me help y'all. Because y'all messing up classics and I can't take it. When we get into these other ones, there are some that are more spot on than Lion King, but I can't with Lion King. I really can't.
I don't think this is one that I'll be watching again.
As you can see, my husband decided to make an appearance because he wanted to be in the video anyway, and now he got all the loud music and stuff playing in the background when I told him when I was going to the back that I was getting ready to make a video. But I'm not editing this out. We're not going to do this over. So just ignore the noise in the background from my husband. But yeah, I really can't with this movie. So for me, it's a 2 out of 10. And the only reason I'm giving it a 2 is because of the cute animals in the video. Sir, can you shut the door? Thank you. We appreciate you. See, people always want their minute in the spotlight. But next week, which one are we going to do? Beauty and the Beast?
I wanted to do Aladdin.
Oh, you want to do Aladdin next?
Aladdin.
All right, guys. The next live action versus animated will be Aladdin. I loved Aladdin, so I mean, we'll have a better review of that one versus this one because neither one of us are feeling the live action Lion King.
I wasn't feeling love tonight. I wasn't feeling. I could have waited to be king. You know.
Oh God, that right there pissed me off when they started singing that, because it was like they had no enthusiasm.
They was just singing a song.
Yeah, they was just singing a song, and that's basically like it was with the script. They were just talking. I could have took the script and just read it. I mean, you got to put a little excitement and emphasis on some of the parts that were excitable in the animated series versus the live. It's like they just...
Oh my goodness, it just hit me.
What hit you?
All those animals that was living there with Timon and Pumbaa.
Oh,
that
yeah.
Is not, no, that's not how it went. Like, it was just them two. Hakuna Matata was just them two. You shared all these other bugs with all these other critters. No. That ain't how it went. No, because that antelope was scared of Simba, and there was no animals there for him to chase after anyone. That's why they said no. They ain't got no. They was fresh out of zebra, and they ain't had no antelope because it was none of them there. But in this movie, you got antelope, and the antelope scared because they thinking Simba gonna eat them. Because the only person that got scared in the animated movie was Timon when Nala got there, because. Just so disappointed in this movie. The only song I liked was when they was singing In the Jungle, because that one was spot on, but they had the other animals with them singing. I don't know, but it was spot on. There was a wee, they did all that, you know what I'm saying?
they did what, Kara?
The wee, you know what I'm saying? They was doing it.
Yeah, but this was not our cup of tea. But like I said, if you enjoyed it, put your comments in the comment box. I really like to hear what other people have to say about the movie, because maybe we are too biased on it. I don't think so, because we've enjoyed some of the other ones. But this one,
we'll enjoy all of them, but this one.
Yeah, basically. So, like
I thought we was gonna hate Mulan.
Oh yes, shh, don't spoil it for them. Don't spoil them. That's another video. They gonna have to come back and tune in and listen to us talk about that one. But seriously though, we did think we was gonna hate Mulan, but we'll tell you what we like and what we didn't like about Mulan in our the video when we get to Mulan. Like I said, the next one will be about Aladdin. So if you haven't watched it and you want to know, kind of get a little synopsis of how we feel about it, check us out in the next video. Even though she be acting like she don't want to get on the camera and talking about, can we do the video tomorrow, she will be back with me next week. This time we're gonna post it on Sunday. I'm gonna make sure that we stay on schedule with our videos, because like I said, I had a little bit of stuff going on myself. It's the reason why I haven't been consistently posting my videos, but now I got kind of method to my madness that I want to stick to. So look for our next review on Sunday. I will be posting a weight loss video on Wednesday, so make sure that you come back. Like I said, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, go ahead and do that now. Make sure that you hit that bell so anytime that I post a video that you'll get a notification.
Oh, look at you. You know what you're saying.
You know what, you get on my whole nerves. See, this is what happens when you bring your child into your videos. She's crazy. She's crazy. Yes, she is. But she my baby. But anyway, we look forward to coming to you next time with the Aladdin videos. So we hope you like this review, even though we didn't like the movie. Feel free to go ahead and watch it so you can be mad too, okay? But until next time.